I wonder how I made this board. What's up YouTube, this is Jason Undisputed back here again, this time with a deck profile video. And judging by the intro of the video, can you guys already tell what deck profile I'm doing? We are going to do a deck profile of my Blue Eyes White Dragon deck profile, yes. In my previous structure deck opening video, I did say I was going to do a deck profile video of this deck after the structure deck came out, and now it's finally here, and now I just super excited to show you what this deck can actually do now with the structure deck release. And I do run a bit of tech cards here and there. If you notice from the intro of the video, I run some very interesting cards, so you might want to stay tuned for that. So yeah, let's get on to the deck profile of my Blue Eyes White Dragon. So starting with the monsters, we play, of course, 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon, 3 Sage of the Eyes of Blue, 3 Vader of White, 2 Neo Kaiser Seahorse, 1 Master of the Eyes of Blue, 1 Jet Dragon, 1 Chaos Max. So these are the Blue Eyes monsters that I run, so we're going to go through them by archetype. So for the Blue Eyes monster, I still play 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon. As you can see, all of them all must be this art, because you're not playing this art of Blue Eyes, you're not playing Blue Eyes at all. So yeah, why 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon? Well, I still find I need to play 3 because Blue Eyes White Dragon is like your main thing to summon. So I do see some lists playing 2 Blue Eyes, but I find 3 is like the safer number, you know. So yeah, so 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon, because you know it's a Blue Eyes deck, so yeah, for me personally, I still find 3 is a safer number. So, and then 3 Sage, I don't have to explain what Sage does. Sage is just too good, man. It's a discard to special summon a Blue Eyes monster, and it's on summon search for a level 1 Light Tuner. So yeah, pretty good. And then 3 Vader of White. This card, man, this card, so good. This card unbricks the deck. It's a starter of the deck, and it's so important. It's such an important piece in this deck that you rely on this card a lot. So if you don't know what this card does, basically a discard this from your hand or your field, then you can place a True Light directly from your hand, deck or graveyard into your face up into your spell and trap zone. So if you don't know what is True Light, this is True Light, the continuous trap card right here, which yes is in the deck. I'll be going through what it is later. So yeah, you place it face up, then it's targeted for an effect or attack. You can target 1 level 1 Light Tuner or 1 dragon or 1 Blue Eyes White Dragon from the graveyard special summon it. And if a Blue Eyes White Dragon is special summoned to your field, you can special summon this card to your grave. This card is insane, broken. This card, I dare say, broken card. You can't ash this because you are not searching. You are literally putting the True Light face up in your spell and trap zone. You're not even searching, man. So yeah, this card, pretty insane card, very strong. Then copies of Neo Kaiser Seahorse. So Neo Kaiser Seahorse is an okay card. I'm not sure, honestly speaking, I'm not really sure what's the use of this card. For me, I find it's just a extra monster for you to use to link summon into the link 1, which we will go through later. So yeah, and then if you send to the graveyard, you can send 1 Blue Eyes monster from the deck to your graveyard. It's actually pretty good. You can send your Chaos Max, you can send your Jet Dragon to your graveyard, so which is very important piece. And you can target a Light Tuner monster on your field and then increase or decrease the level by 1. That effect doesn't really matter because you can't reduce your level 1 Tuner monsters to 0, so you can't go into your level 12 synchro. So I'm not sure why that effect is there, but yeah, it's just an extra way to target your tuners, because most of your tuners need to be targeted in order to use that effect. So yeah, it's pretty it's an okay card. Might remove it in the future, but yeah. Then 1 Master of Eyes of Blue. So this card is actually pretty old. This card wasn't reprinted in the structure deck, but this card is actually pretty good. So if you don't know what this does, basically on normal summon, you can add back one of your light tuner monster in your graveyard, add it back to your hand. Yeah, this card is actually pretty hard to find now. This card came out in Shining Victories, which is like 2016. It's 2024, guys. That's 8 years ago. So yeah, it's not necessary to run, but I run it because I use it for something else. So yeah, there's one copy of this. Then the remaining 2 Blue Eyes monsters, we just run 1 Jet Dragon because it's Jet Dragon. Jet Dragon is such a good card. Being able to spend summon itself once per turn each turn. Just by having a card being destroyed, you can spend summon it back. And the best part, it doesn't matter when a card is destroyed. It can be during your turn, it can be during your opponent's turn. So yeah, that is a very important factor in the combo. I will show in later part in the video. So yeah, stay tuned for me. Take note of that, guys. If the card is destroyed, it doesn't have to be your turn or your opponent's turn. So yeah, very nice. Then for Chaos Max, you should know why Chaos Max is in here. We don't summon it. We just use it to fusion summon into Magia, because Magia needs a Chaos Max too. Not really a Chaos Max, you just need a Chaos Ritual monster, but yeah, Chaos Max is a Chaos Ritual monster, so you can use Chaos Max to fusion summon into Magia. So yeah. Alright, that is the Blue Eyes monster. Let's move on to the rest of the monsters that I'm playing, which is Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon Primal, 1 Galaxy Cloud Dragon. Then for the staples, we run 3 Ash Blossom, 2 Maxi, 1 Nibiru, 1 Effect Veiler. So yeah, these are the remaining monsters in the deck. So yeah, I'm not gonna go through the staples, it's staples, you know. So okay, why Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Primal? Well, very simple. It searches out a Tachyon card, and you're very probably gonna guess what Tachyon card we're gonna search out in this deck. And the best part about it is there's no restriction. All you need to do is just control a Dragon Exceed monster. You can spend summon this card out from your hand for free, just by having, and it's a quick effect. You can do it during your opponent's turn, but you won't do that. You'll do it during your turn anyway. And then when you summon, you can search out a Tachyon card. Tachyon Spell and Trap. So yeah, very good. It's one thing to take note, guys. You are not locked to summoning Synchro Dragon, guys. You're locked to summoning dragons from the extra deck. So yes, there is hardly any restrictions in this deck. So yeah, but I'll go through why we play the Tachyon Primal. Then for Tachyon Cloud Dragon is just in case you draw into your Tachyon Primal and then you dump it to the graveyard, you have no way to retrieve it. You can use the Tachyon Cloud Dragon to spend summon it out, then you can tribute it to summon back your Tachyon Primal. So at least you don't waste your Tachyon Primal, because sometimes when I'm playing this deck, it does suck when I draw Tachyon Primal that I can't spend summon it, you know. But with Tachyon Cloud Dragon, let's say if I dump Tachyon Primal to the graveyard, I can use the Tachyon Cloud Dragon to summon it back. So yeah, it's not necessary to run, but in my list I run. So yeah, so I can already assume you guys are scratching your head like, why the hell am I running Tachyon? So I'll go through that at the later part of the video. So for the spells, we run 3 Prayers of the Eyes of Blue, 2 Bingo Machine Go-Go, 1 Saga of the Eyes of Blue, then 1 Ultimate Fusion, 1 Burst Stream of Destruction, 1 Mausoleum of White, 1 Dragon Ravine, 1 Synchro Rumble, 2 Caught by the Grave, and lastly 1 Cross Out Designator. So these are all our spells in the deck. So you'll be asking yourself, why the hell are you playing this card, Jason? Why is your purpose of playing this card? Well, basically this card, Worship of Destruction, is just a board wipe, and the requirement is very simple. Just having a Blue Eyes White Dragon on your field. And the bad part is your Blue Eyes White Dragon, specifically only Blue Eyes White Dragon, is unable to declare an attack. The remaining monsters you control is able to declare an attack, and it's a board wipe. So yeah, and one thing is searchable through of the Mausoleum of White. So Mausoleum of White, you play because of the Link monster, the Link 1, which we will go through later in the extra deck. So yeah, a very important card, and it gives you additional normal summon, so which is very important as well in the in the combo part of the video. So Dragon Ravine, I'm playing Dragon Ravine. Why? It's because it's just to dump any dragon from the deck to the graveyard, and it lets you dump your Chaos Max, your Jet Dragon, whatever you want to dump to the graveyard, just dump it, man. So yeah, the Dragon Ravine, so yeah, it will be an important card in the later part of the video, of the combo part video. Then Synchro Rumble. Why I'm playing Synchro Rumble, you should already know what will be in the extra deck, but yeah, I'm just gonna go through it later. Then for this card, players with the Eyes of Blue, this card is insane. Discarding one, searching a level 1 Light Tuner, and a spell and trap that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon in its text. So you can search for this, you can search for this, you can search for this, apparently, yes, you can search for this. And I don't think you can search. Can you search Big Machine Go? Yeah, I think you can, but yeah. So yeah, Prayers of Ivory, insane card. But of course, you can ash this. If you get ash, it's not the end of the world because you can still continue with the deck. But yeah, 3 Prayers of Ivory Blue, then 2 Bigger Machine Go just for extra searches. So in total I have 5 searches here. Then Saga of the Eyes of Blue. I only run 1 because 1 is all you need, honestly speaking. It's just to summon out 3 Blue Eyes from your deck. And the card you'll be searching is definitely this card if you're using the prayers. So yeah, very nice. So that is the spells of the deck. Then now let's go to the trap. So the trap cards, we're only playing 3 trap cards, which is 1 Tachyon Transmigration, 1 True Light, obviously because you have to play it, and 1 Infinite Imperm. So True Light, don't need to ask why. You place made of white, you have to play the True Light. So yeah, the True Light is actually pretty good as well anyway. So Tachyon Transmigration. So this is the card you'll be searching out with your Tachyon Primal. You can use the Tachyon Primal or you summon it to search into this. So this is technically a negate, and it's a counter trap. Your opponent cannot counter this unless he opens another counter trap. So yeah, Transmigration, still one of the most broken counter traps in the game. So the requirement is having a Galaxy Eyes monster, and guess which Galaxy Eyes monster we play? We play Tachyon Primal, which is also a Galaxy Eyes. Whoa, I didn't know that. So yeah, Tachyon Transmigration, very good. Then 1 Infinite Imperm because it's a staple and toss up designated target. So yeah, that is the traps. So that is the main deck, guys. So there's a 40 card main deck. Now let's move on to the extra deck. So the extra deck, we are playing 1 Dragon Buster Magia, 1 Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. So that is all the fusion monsters we are playing. Then for the synchros, we play a lot of synchro monsters. So synchro monsters, we play 1 the Crimson Dragon, 1 Divine Stardust Dragon Zephyr, 1 Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, 3 Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, 1 Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, 1 Stardust Dragon XL Synchro, 1 Ordinary Stardust, 1 Ancient Fairy Dragon. We run 2 Exceed monsters, which is Dragluxion and number 38 Titanic Galaxy, and the last card, which is the Link 1, which is Spirit of the Eyes of Blue. So this is our extra deck. Let me just get some space here so I can show you. This is our extra deck, guys. So I know you're asking yourself, why is your extra deck so weird? Why are you playing so many synchros, and why are you not running more fusions? Well, honestly speaking, the only fusion I'm summoning in this deck is of course Magia. Because Magia is, you know, the ultimate negate. Being able to negate a spell on one side and a trap each once per turn, which is pretty insane, a pretty broken card right there. How are you gonna summon this? Well, I'll show that in the combo part of the video. So its requirements is of course the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon plus a Chaos Ritual monster. So that is why I'm running the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon as well, because this turns into this. If you don't run this, you can't summon this. So yeah. Then Crimson Dragon, of course, the currently now the most broken synchro monster in the game, because it's the Crimson Dragon, man. On synchro summon, let you search out a spell and trap that mentions it in its text. And guess what? We are playing that mentions it. We are playing Synchro Rumble, which mentions it in the text. You can search for this. It's on special summon. So it's not on synchro summon, it's on special summon. So if you summon it with the Blue Eye Spirit Dragon, you can search, because it doesn't say synchro summon, it says special summon. And then you turn this back to the extra deck, target one other dragon synchro monster you control, then special summon from the extra deck a level, the same level that is the targeted monster. So let's say if you target you have these two, you target level, you target this, you turn this, you summon this. So yeah, so basically yeah, it just gives you another negate onto the board. So yeah, Crimson Dragon, very broken synchro monster. It's actually pretty expensive now, and this one is a quarter century. Can you see that, guys? Quarter century, so beautiful. And this card now is actually pretty pricey now thanks to this deck. So yeah, then Stardust Divine Cipher. So why am I running this? Why are you not running cards like Cosmic Blazer or Shooting Quasar? Those that negate better. Well, because this card actually protects your cards on your field from being destroyed up to once, which is actually pretty good. So destruction protection for once every single turn, and then when your opponent activates a monster effect, you can negate the effect and destroy one card on their field. It doesn't have to be the card that you negated. You can pop another card on the field, which is actually pretty interesting effect. You don't pop the card that you negated, you pop something else other than the card you negated. Or if you want to pop the card that you negated, it's up to you, because you destroy a card on the field. So yeah, this card is pretty good. So how are you gonna summon this? What else do you think I can use to summon this? Obviously the Crimson Dragon, obviously. Then Blue Eye Spirit Ultimate Dragon. This card broken, level 12 Crimson Dragon target, and when it's on the field, your cards in your graveyard can't be banished, which is pretty insane. So no Caught by the Grave, no DD Crow, anything that banishes, no. You say no to your opponent if this card is on the field. And whenever your opponent activates an effect, you can, on the field, it has to be on the field. You can't negate hand traps, which is really sad. You can just negate the effect. And then the last effect, if he leaves the field by your opponent, you can spell summon one blue ice monster from your graveyard. It's pretty insane, very strong card. 3 very good effects. Then your synchro monster, so 3 spirit, because this card is the most important synchro. I don't have to go through it. Then for Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. So why am I running Crystal Wing? Because it's a level 8 negate. That's it. That's why, the reason why I'm running. And how are you going to jump into this? Very simple. With the Crimson Dragon, which I will show at the combo part of the video. Then for Stardust Excel Synchro, why am I running this card? Well, this card is actually pretty good. On Synchro Summon, you can special summon a level 2 or lower tuner monster from your graveyard, and then you can tribute it to special summon the ordinary Stardust, and then you can immediately perform a Synchro Summon on the field. Immediately perform a Synchro Summon, and the best part, you don't even need to use the Stardust Dragon that you summon. You can literally Synchro Summon using any monster currently on your field. So yeah, pretty insane. And this card lets you synchro during your opponent's turn, which is actually pretty insane. So yeah, one copy will do, no need to run so many copies. So if Stardust Dragon is because of Excel Stardust, and then one Ancient Fairy. So why Ancient Fairy? Because Ancient Fairy literally pops a few spell, you can charge another few spell, and then you gain 1000 life points. So if let's say you are playing against an opponent that stalls you, you go round 3, you go first, you can use Ancient Fairy, pop the few spell, you gain 1000 life point, and then you just win because you have high life points. That's not really the main reason why I bring Ancient Fairy, but yeah, Ancient Fairy is just to literally search out another few spell. So yeah, this is the pre-era type version. So yeah. Then for the Exceed, why am I running Exceed monsters in this deck? Well, because these Exceed monsters are pretty good. So Dragluxion. So why am I running Dragluxion? Because on Exceed Summon, you can search out for a Tachyon card and add it to your hand. So you summon this, and the best part, it has no restriction. All you need to do is just Exceed Summon. There's no restriction like you are locked to Dragon Exceed for the turn. No, there's no such thing. You just Exceed Summon, you search into this, search into your Tachyon Primal, add it to your hand, you special summon the Primal because you have an Exceed monster on the field. Search out the Tachyon Transmigration from your deck, which is another negate. So yeah, there's a reason why I'm running this effect. And then you can use the Dragluxion to rank up into your number 38 Titanic Galaxy. Yeah, only run 2 Exceed monsters because I have space to run the 3rd Exceed monster, which is most probably going to be a Galaxy Eyes, because Dralusion can transfer its materials over. So if you're wondering, if I use Dralusion effect to detach to summon to Titanic Galaxy, but I don't have a Galaxy monster to attach the material, is it possible? Yes, because Dralusion literally says this is summon an Exceed monster with 3000 attack and attach this card to it as a Exceed material. Then after that, you can attach one Galaxy Exceed monster from an extra deck to it as an additional material. So yeah, you don't really have to run the Galaxy Exceed, but I might be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. But yeah, I believe that is the ruling. You don't have to run another Galaxy Exceed to drag Luxion into Titanic Galaxy, because in fact it says then. So yeah. So that's the 2 Exceeds I'm running, and then the last card, which is the Link monster. This card, on Link 1, you search out the Mausoleum of White, which on Link Summon, you search for this. Then you can tribute it to special summon a blue Eyes White Dragon from your graveyard. This card is broken. One of the best Link monsters currently right now. Very, very strong. So yeah, that is the extra deck, guys. That is my deck profile of my Blue Eyes White Dragon deck profile, guys. Hope you guys enjoy it. And I'm confused, like, how am I gonna make that board that I showed in the intro video? Well, guys, let's show you the combo part of the video, guys. So be right back. Alright, guys, welcome to the combo part of the video. So before we go into that full negate board in the starting of the intro video, right, I'm just gonna show how good this deck is right now. 2-card combo in the hand. So for the 2-card combo, all you need now is just the Prayers of Eyes of Blue and just a random card to discard. For now, I have a random Blue Eyes White Dragon to discard. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to activate the Prayers of Eyes of Blue, discarding the Blue Eyes to search out a level 1 Light Tuner monster and a spell or trap that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon in its text. So I'm going to search for the Sage, I'm going to search for the Saga. Then after that, I'm going to normal summon the Sage using its effect to search out the level 1 Light Tuner from our deck to the hand. I'm going to add the Maiden with Eyes of Blue. So then we're going to use the effect to discard it directly to our grave, from the deck to the grave. We're going to set the True Light directly from our deck to the grave, face up, so you can use it immediately. Then after that, we're going to use the Saga of the Eyes of Blue. We're going to activate it using this effect to spell summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon from deck, banishment, or graveyard. So instead of summoning the one in the graveyard, we're going to summon one in the deck. So we're going to summon out another Blue Eyes White Dragon. Then since you summon out Blue Eyes White Dragon, the Maiden of White will trigger special summoning herself from the grave. Now we're going to link 1 with the Sage, and we're going to make the Link monster. Then the Link monster's effect will search out the spell from our deck to our hand. We're going to add it. Then we're going to activate the field spell, Mausoleum of White. This is the important part, guys. We're going to use the Spirit of the Eyes of Blue, tributing itself to summon back the Blue Eyes from our graveyard. Now, because the reason why we want to do that is because this card has an annoying restriction where you can only special summon dragons. So if you want to use the Mausoleum of White effect to target the Maiden of White to summon out a tuner monster from your grave, you can't, because this card is here. So yeah, best to remove this card first. Then after that, we summon out the Blue Eyes, right? Then we're going to use the Fuse Spell effect targeting the Maiden of White. We're going to dump Blue Eyes White Dragon, another Blue Eyes from our deck to game. So there's 3 Blue Eyes out already from our deck. Then we're going to give it a 800 attack. Then Maiden of White's effect will trigger special summoning out the Sage from our grave. Then we're going to synchro summon both. We're going to use the Blue Eyes and the Sage, the Maiden of White, to synchro into our first Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. Then after that, we're going to use the Blue Eyes and the Sage to synchro summon again into another Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. Alright, so here now we have 2 Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. Here comes the magic, guys. We're going to use Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon number 1 to tribute itself to summon out our Blue Eyes Spirit Ultimate Dragon. Then we're going to use the second Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon to tribute itself to summon out the Crimson Dragon. Then Crimson Dragon on special summon will search out the Synchro Rumble from our deck to our hand, adding it to our deck to our hand. Then we're gonna use the Crimson Dragon, targeting Spirit Ultimate Dragon, returning it to the extra deck, and then summoning out our Divine Stardust Super Dragon. So yeah, then we haven't used the True Light effect yet. We're gonna set a spell and trap directly from our deck to our field. So we're gonna set the Ultimate Fusion face down, just like that. So just from a 2-card combo, we are getting 2 level 12 synchro monster on the field, and we have a Ultimate Fusion, which in case you can use the True Light effect to summon out a Blue Eyes from your grave. Then after that, activating the Ultimate Fusion, shuffling back all your Blue Eyes White Dragon. Currently you have 1 on the field and you have 2 in the graveyard, back to the deck to fusion summon out a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. And just by doing that, because since you use a Blue Eyes White Dragon to fusion summon on your field, right, you can use the Ultimate Fusion to pop a card on your field with non-targeting effect. So yeah, that is how strong the deck really is right now. Look at our field. We have 2 negates, technically 2 negates, and we have an Ultimate Fusion, and we just summon out a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, just like that, just from a 2-card combo. So yeah, that is pretty insane. That's how good this deck really is right now. Just that was a 2-card combo, guys. Imagine last time in the past, Blue Eyes having a 2-card combo. You can't even imagine that, because it's impossible to have a 2-card combo with Blue Eyes in the past, man. Now you can. So yeah, that is just 1 combo, guys. I bet you are wondering, you haven't answered our question, Jason. How are you going to do that board that you showed in the intro video? Let's do it right now. Alright guys, so this is how you're going to do the perfect board that I showed you just now in the intro video. So we're going to need a full hand for that. So we're just going to give the deck a good little shuffle right here. Parts of our deck, just like this. And whoa, look at this hand. This hand is amazing. That's right. Alright, so first thing first, we're going to use the Maiden of White, discarding it from our deck to from our hand, to set up the True Light directly from our deck to our hand, placing it face up into our spell and trap zone, like that. Then we're gonna normal summon the Sage to search out a level 1 Light Tuner. We're gonna search out the Master of the Eyes of Blue. So we do that. So I'm gonna show you out in the later part of the video. After that, we're gonna use the Prayers of Eyes of Blue, discarding the Synchro Rumble. Sadly, it's in our hand, but yeah, we're gonna send it to the graveyard instead. Then we're gonna search out a level 1 Light Tuner, search out an Effect Veiler to prepare for our next turn, and then a spell on trap that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon in his text. We're gonna search out the Saga right here, shuffling the deck. We're gonna activate the Saga to special summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon directly from our deck. We can summon out Blue Eyes. With a good shuffle here, Blue Eyes got summoned. Maiden of White effect triggers, special summoning up from the grave, just like that. Alright, now we're going to link summon using the Sage to summon out our link monster, the Spirit of the Eyes of Blue. Then Spirit of the Eyes of Blue on link summon will add us the Mausoleum of White from our deck to our hand, just like that. We're going to activate the Mausoleum of White to additional normal summon our Master of White from our hand. Then Master of White's effect is going to add us the Sage of Eyes of Blue back to our hand. Alright, here comes the important part. Since this thing is here, we have to get rid of it. So what we're going to do first, we're going to use the Prayers of Eyes of Blue, banishing it from the grave, targeting the Blue Eyes White Dragon on our field. We're going to equip the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon from our extra accuracy as an equip spell. It gets 400 attack. So why will you do this? Because you want to send this to the graveyard. So you have your first Magia material already. After that, we're going to use the Blue Eyes White Dragon and the Master of the Eyes of Blue to synchro summon. And we're going to special summon the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, number 1, the first one. Then Ultimate Dragon will get popped because the monster equipped is no longer on the field. Now we're going to use the Spirit of Eyes of Blue, tributing itself to summon out the Blue Eyes White Dragon from our graveyard. So now that Spirit of the Eyes of Blue is cleared, we can continue. So we're going to use the Sage effect in our hand, discarding it, targeting the Spirit of White, sending it to the grave to summon out a Blue Eyes monster from our deck. We're going to summon out the Jet Dragon directly from our deck. Then since Sage effect to target the Maiden of White's effect will special summon back the Sage to the field. So we got back another Sage right here. Then we're going to summon out our first negate, guys. So we're going to use the Jet Dragon and the Blue Eyes White Dragon to exceed summon into our Drag Luxion. So Drag Luxion on exceed summon will add us a Tachyon card from our deck to our hand. A Galaxy or Tachyon card, we're gonna add the Tachyon Cloud Dragon from our hand. From our deck to our hand. I mean, we can just add the Tachyon Primer, but I want to thin my deck out, so we're gonna add the Cloud Dragon. Then since Cloud Dragon is added to our hand, we're gonna special summon it. Then we're gonna use the Drag Luxion's effect, detaching 2 materials. So the Jet Dragon is in the graveyard. That's very important later. Then we're gonna exceed summon into our number 38 Titanic Galaxy. So then we have our first negate on the field, which is a spell negate. Then we're gonna use the Cloud Dragon's effect, tributing itself to summon out the Tachyon Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Primer directly from our deck. So we're gonna summon the Primer's effect. When it's summoned, you can add a Tachyon card from our spell and trap from our deck to our hand. We're gonna add the Tachyon Transmigration. Alright, now we are going to use the Speed Dragon's effect, tributing itself to summon out our Ancient Fairy Dragon from the extra deck. I'm gonna summon it in the extra monster zone because we need more space. We have 2 more space left to use. Now we are going to use our Ancient Fairy's effect to destroy our Mausoleum of White from our field. Then we're going to search out the Dragon Ravine from our deck to our hand. And since a card is destroyed on our field and we have a Blue Eyes White Dragon on our field or in the graveyard, Jet Dragon's effect will trigger special summoning himself out from the deck. Now we're going to activate the Dragon Ravine. This is effect. We're going to discard 1 card from my hand. I'm going to discard the Imperm to send a Dragon from our deck to our graveyard. I'm going to send the Chaos Max from our deck to the graveyard, just like that. So that is 2. We have our Magia Fusion requirements right here already in the graveyard. We have Chaos Max in the grave, we have Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon in the grave. Right, then after that we're going to Synchro Summon again, Sage of the Eyes of Blue and the Ancient Fairy Dragon to Synchro Summon into our Stardust Dragon XL Synchro again in the extra monster zone because we're going to need more space. Then XL Stardust will target a level 2 or lower, like a level 2 or lower tuner monster from our grave to special summon it. We're going to special summon the Sage back again, just like that. Then we're going to sync the Jet Dragon and then the Sage of the Eyes of Blue to Synchro Summon into our second Spirit Dragon, just like that. Now we're going to use the Spirit Dragon's effect, tributing itself to summon out the Crimson Dragon from our deck to our field. So normally on summon you can search out the Synchro Rumble, but it's already in my hand, so yeah, it doesn't matter. Next, we're going to use the Crimson Dragon's effect, targeting your Stardust Dragon XL Synchro, returning it back to the extra deck to summon out our monster negate, which is Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. So now, then we're going to set 1 card face down, which is our Tachyon Transmigration, and we're going to use the True Light's effect. We're going to set a spell and trap directly from our deck that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon in its hands. We're going to set the Ultimate Fusion face down directly from our deck to our field. You might be thinking, huh? That's all? Your board is so weak. And we are missing 2 monsters. Where is the other 2 negates that you promised us? Well, now this is our board during our first turn, right? We're gonna pass over the turn to our opponent. Then, if let's say your opponent activates the Dark Ruler no more, you're gonna use the Tachyon Transmigration to negate it because it's the only thing that can negate. You can't negate with the Galaxy, but that's just an if. But yeah, so you still, if you use this, you still have these two negates. So what we're going to increase the amount of negates. How we're going to do that? We're going to use the Blue Eyes effect during our opponent's turn, targeting a Blue Eyes White Dragon from our graveyard to special summon. Let's summon out the Blue Eyes White Dragon again. And since Blue Eyes White Dragon was summoned, we're going to use the Needle of White's effect. Trigger, special summon it itself from the grave, just like that. So now we have full field. We have 6 monsters on our field. Then after that, we're going to use the Stardust Dragon XL Synchron, tributing itself to special summon out a Stardust Dragon from the extra deck. And then we're going to perform a Synchro Summon. So we're going to Synchro Summon the Stardust Dragon and the Middle of White to summon out our third Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, just like that. Then we're going to use the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon effect, tributing itself to summon out our fourth negate, which is the Blue Eyes Spirit Ultimate Dragon. So there is another negate added to our field. And this is all happening during your opponent's turn, guys, not even during your turn. That's insane. Then we're gonna use the Ultimate Fusion that we set directly from our deck during our previous turn. We're gonna shuffle back the Chaos Max and the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon back into our deck and extra deck. So you see these two going back into the decks to shuffle. We're gonna summon our ultimate negate, Dragon Master Magia, just like that. So this is our perfect board, guys. We have Titanic Galaxy, a spell negate, Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, a monster negate, Blue Eyes Spirit Ultimate Dragon, it's an Omni negate but only on the field. We have Dragon Master Magia, which can negate 3 things, a monster, a spell, and a trap. And we have Tachyon Transmigration set face down on our field. This is my full negate board. That's insane. And you can activate the Transmigration because Transmigration requirement is a Galaxy Eyes monster on your field. And guess who is a Galaxy Eyes on the field? Hello right there, Tachyon Primer, you are the Galaxy Eyes. So yeah, this is my negate board, guys. That is insane. So we have a spell negate, a monster negate, Omni negate, 3 Omni negates. You can negate a monster, a spell, and a trap. And we have a Tachyon Transmigration, a counter trap negate. That is crazy. This is the power of the Blue Eyes structure deck, guys. This is what we can do from just by buying structure decks and adding in the Tachyon Primer from the previous Duelist pack, guys. That is crazy. We are not locked to summoning Exceed or Synchro Dragons. We are locked to summoning dragons from the extra deck. And guess what? All of these are, they are all dragons. So yeah, that is the board, guys. What do you guys think of this board? Do you think this board is easy to be broken? Do you think it's a bad board? You think you can make a better board than me? I'd like to hear your opinions down below in the comments, guys. Let me know what you think of this board. Let me know down in the comments down, guys. Alright guys, that's all for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you do like what you see, please do leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more. And just before I sign off, guys, remember, I am still doing my 500 sub giveaway, guys. I am just 40 plus more subs away. So if you do want to take part in the 500 sub giveaway, please subscribe to my channel, like and comment down my videos below, and stay tuned for more. If you don't know what I'm giving away, I'll be giving away 1 structure deck of the Advert of the Eyes of Blood. You see here, it's still sealed, man. I have not touched it at all. It's still sealed, and 1 lucky person will be able to receive this structure deck. So I'll be revealing how to do the giveaway when I reach 500 subscribers. So please do stay tuned for that video. So yeah, that's all for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Jason Undisputed signing off.